before we
said
go,
that.
I want to know your view on Ganesh Mahibal.
Good young man, very eloquent, understands Parliament because he has been there a long time. And I think as an Indian in a predominantly African party, he has become comfortable in his role. It's not easy to be an Indian in an African party, and it's not easy to be an African in an Indian party. It's tough. But I think Ganesh has matured in the PNC and has come to understand his role.
Do you think he betrayed his race?
You got to ask the race that. Not me. I can't say that. I love having Indians over on my side, right? And so it's Indians who have to say, but Indians have called him Nimakaran.
Do you think I betrayed my race? An interesting question. A smart answer. However, let the record show that I belong to no one but myself. I own me.
It's a girl, Dio Mac, and you know what I mean. I drop it like it hot, like I just don't care. Ooh, child, 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 child. You know I gotta come behind this. Mm-mm. Well, well, well. Before I dive into this, let me just say this. Listen, because I want nobody, Oh, you know why she's speaking like that? Because she was married to an Indian person and because our children is mixed race. Yes, my ex-husband is East Indian and all my kids is half Indian and half black. So that mean I'm open-minded. But don't get it twisted. I'm a black woman and I love my race. I wouldn't want to be no other race but my race. With all this said, that it doesn't matter. I'm a Guyanese, and in Guyana is a multicultural society, and you know that's it. And the thing, let me put one more thing out here. The thing is, I don't dislike nobody, no race. But if you come for me, I'm gonna come back to you, bash, bash. That is it. That is all. Not because of a race. Okay? Okay. Now, this is the thing, right? This is the problem I have. This is the problem I have. Yes, we have racism and racist people on both aisle. And it's both aisle, both race. You can get Indians saying some real crazy things. You can get blacks saying some real crazy things. We know that have Indian that is very racial, but we have blacks that is very racial too. So it's on the both side. But me and some of you, we're not into that. We are living our life racial and dislike somebody because of their race. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. At least I'm not doing that. If I dislike somebody, it's because of something they did to me personally or something they did that I said, you know, I like this person and not because of the race, maybe because the things they do or something. If I don't like a political party, it's not because Indian or whatever. It's because maybe policy is not aligned with me or whatever. That is it, that is all. But this here is very, very dangerous, I would say, you know, for me, to me. Because we live in Guyana, right? Guyanese. I'm there in Guyana right now, but Guyanese to the bone, you know. And this is crazy. Black people party and Indian people party. Sir, sir, they ain't a black people party and Indian people party. I don't understand this. Maybe back in the days. Maybe back in the days, but not anymore, right? When you're looking at the society, me, for example, my kids, I have 6 children. That is mixed race. 6 mixed race children. You understand? What is it? What are we saying? What are we saying? Black party, Indian party? Sir, did you really take a look around Guyana now and see the amount of mixed race is around? Mixed marriages? Sir, you see that? That is a very statement. I got to use a word that I had to pull back. That you're saying no. It's even dangerous for you, the party, the PNC party that you say you're part of, because PNC party, PNC cannot win an election with the base. And if you say it's a black people party, but guess what? They have black people in all these parties. Indian party, I mean PPP party, sorry. Indian party, PPP party, right? No. We reach a stage now we got win. Win, right? Our win now is the main opposition party. Win is run by the opposition leader is an Indian man, right? But guess what? You see the amount of blacks in that party is dominated with blacks. So what that tell you, sir? Hmm? What that tell you? So you sitting here in a black party is it's very mind baffling. I'm trying to choose my word. It's very mind baffling that you sitting here talking about Indian and black party. Sir, you back in times. Get out of that times. You are back in times. You stick in the past. Stick in the past. You are stick in the past. No, sir. Guyana has moved past those things. Guyanese have moved past those things. Guyanese now vote by policy. Well, if you like, who could give you a better dollar? That is it, and that is all. And by rights, they should. They should not vote by race, but vote by policy and who could give them a better living. As I said, sir, you back, you way back. You back peddling that it not gonna work. I said it not gonna work. People have moved away from that nonsense. You understand? Yes, we still can got your base. We still can got race can still go in and saying things. Yes, we're not saying that. But if you see the voting has changed, people have moved away from that nonsense. Sir, so like as I always say, it's crazy because, as I said before, the Indians and PNC party, when you hear things like this, it's like, phew, you know, and I mean, whatever. So maybe the blacks, when they hear the NPP party, hear somebody, an Indian person say something, might feel a way too. But the whole thing that I'm coming with is that we move away. Guyanese move away from that. So if you gonna run an election, right, and you want to win the election, sir, you gotta change your old mindset. PNC gotta change your old mindset because people are not voting like that. You can't go back. I hear people say they're going and get back the base and going. No, sir. Listen your policy. And then the thing is about it. How you that's for another day. I got another video to make on that. So don't let me touch that right now. But sir, let me tell you, that can't work. That can't work. You understand? It don't work no more. They ain't a black people party, Indian people party. Them days done, 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 done. How could you, in God's name, set a black people party, Indian party with so much mixed race? So what we do with the mixed race? What we do with the Indian husband and the black wife? Huh? Or the reverse? What we doing with them? What we doing with all the mixture in? What party they going in? And the thing is, you have, but I tell you, people are really delusional. You have win party that is the main opposition. Are you still talking about black people party, Indian people party? Sir, It's where you're living. You need to wake up from your dream. Where you living, sir? I can't imagine these men, hmm, speaking, spilling this nonsense. I was up. Sir. I'm here to bust your bubbles. Them days done. Done. This not long time. Those days are over. Black people party, Indian people party. Sir, you gotta sit down. You know, I know your feelings, how you feel, and how you're feeling. But them days over. This is a new generation. You understand? And you stick in the past. You gotta cover the past. The past don't dwell here anymore. Understand? Oh my gosh. And do not get it twisted, sir. I'm proud to be black, as you know, they would come and call you all kind of, the- mm. I'm trying to, choose some words here. I want to get in too much into certain things, but what they're gonna come and say, right? When a black person say, no. So, sir, let me tell you, I'm a black woman and I am proud to be black. You understand? I say it and I will say it again. I'm proud. But doesn't mean I'm going about disliking another race. No, sir. I born in a country, it's a multicultural country. Well, as a little girl, my friends was Indian. We used to play together. We used to dance. You understand? I remember my friend Pam and Sherry. Listen, we used to act Indian movie. If you see how we used to dance, right? And let me tell you, my grandparents, my parents, you understand, was dead. When we said dead, PNC, people supporting, voting, you understand? But they never stop us, from mixing with other races. So they have nothing to do. You understand? They have nothing to do with who you're voting for. You understand? So as a child, I get to play mix. Then we had this other Indian girl, Gita. Gita actually live in we house. Gita used to eat tea, breakfast, and dinner in we house. You understand? And treated like one of us. So I am grow up knowing this sort of you gotta dislike this race and dislike the race. No, that is how I grew, right? Liking everybody. If somebody do you something personally, then you and the person could get a personal conversation. You understand? If you come for me, I can come back for you. If you come for me nasty, I'm telling you, I will come back for you nastier. That is me. Yes, but I'm not going around disliking another race. You understand? No. I'm Guyanese. I grow between all of we grow together. Nobody going nowhere. Are the Indians going back to India? No. Are the blacks going back to Africa? No, we can't even go back because we are not African, we is not Indians. You understand? We gotta stay right in Guyana. And we gotta cooperate. We can't go about but black and Indian party and all of these things. No, we gotta move away from that. But guess what? You old folks that don't want to move away from that, this generation showing you by force, they're moving away from it. Yes, sir. By force, they're showing you. And if you guys can get it now, right? That's PNC that have this old timeish attitude. Yeah, but just get it right because let me tell you, if you see, as you can see, I should say, you turn it a third party, right? The main opposition leader, Azuddin Mohammed, is an Indian man, right? You see the amount of blacks that vote for him, right? You could twist it and turn it all you want. It's money. He ain't going to pay nobody no money. Yes, he put the policy. People like the policy. Everybody's like a better living. Everybody looking for better living. No, nobody. And all in up and say, oh, me, I black, you black, and it, don't die, I voting for you. Those days are over. Everybody's looking out for themselves. Everybody's looking out for betterment for themselves, as they should, sir, as they should, PNC. So this whole thing, but is rich versus this and is money tax. Yes, money tax because everybody want better for themselves. Nobody not gonna eat salt and rice and say we gonna eat salt and rice, but we voting. We in K, we in K. When we see when they in government, we see well they didn't do this, we didn't get land. We could go into a lot of things, you know. We didn't get this, we didn't get that, and say, you understand? We get y'all a chance 5 years, and y'all don't do what y'all have to do. So we moving on. We find the next man. Yes, and that is this generation now. So if you guys don't get with the program, I don't know what can happen with that party because the mindset of the party is mind buffling in this 2025. Y'all don't get it. No, you get it all tradition voting with older people. But this generation ain't voting by them. You can't get this generation voting like that. And it wasn't. And as I keep telling you, we're mixed up now. If long time they used to happen, we got a lot of mixed marriages. People marrying. We got black boys get Indian friends. Nobody going around with them side of thing. Black girls get Indian friend, Indian get black friends and all these things. Them days done. You understand? Young people now and teaching the children, oh, don't talk to the black boy. I don't talk to the Indian girl or the Indian boy. This generation teaching the children those things anymore. Those days are gone, over and gone with, sir. You understand? So you gotta move with the time. You stick in the past. You understand? We as a country, we want to move away from that. We want when we go to vote, to the polls, we choose a party of our interests. You understand? By policy and not by race. That was what we're looking for because we have moved forward with the all race voting. As you could see, I don't know what more you want to see. 2025 election show you people are not the same like your grandparents. You understand? People are not the same. People have moved away from that. The voting has changed, and you guys still stick in the past. When this guy said, "But this will hit me, right?" Ganesh could represent himself as you see. You see, even Ganesh. Ganesh say, "Nobody own me. I do as I want," and that is it. If he's Indian and he say nobody own him, so you think you own blacks? You won't own blacks neither. You understand? The Indian people party own no Indian people. We are Guyanese first. And that is the way it should be. Guyanese first. You put your country first. You understand? We are Guyanese. We ain't going nowhere. We all gotta live together with love and unity. Is we gotta look out for one another. If I have an Indian neighbor, I gotta look out for she gotta look out for me. Because at the end of the day, somebody coming in my house, she might be able to call the police. Are the same. Which politician coming for rescue us? Is our first rescues our neighbors. You understand? And we don't choose our neighbors. Our neighbors must be all races. So sorry, no. That wrong, 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 wrong. I come for busting bubble wrong. And if you are continue with the mindset, PNC will be history. You understand? I'm telling you, people are not voting like that anymore. Let me give you a little story before I leave. I got an old aunt. Yes, PNC, strong PNC. I had a conversation. I ain't talked to her in a long while. I had a conversation with her the other day. And she was like, in fact, it's my uncle wife, right? She was like, I vote win. I said, Auntie, what? She said, yes, I vote for win. She said, I fed up with the nonsense all the time. And when they go in, PNC, when they go in, broken promises, you know, and then just even going into the election. She said these people are campaigning, this thing that is spreading. She said like she was total fed up. Like I even want to get into everything, but she said, anyway, the main thing, she vote win. And a lot of people, like talk to another friend, strong PNC. When I tell you strong, strong. Let me tell you. But she said she entire house voted win. You understand? Listen, and she children is younger people. Young people ain't voting by race anymore, sir. You understand? Young people not doing it. The voting has changed. The voting pattern has changed. And you still living there with black people in Indian people party. No, sir, we ain't got black people in Indian people party no more. We get Guyanese. You understand? Yeah, even in the opposition. It's an Indian man in the opposition leading out. And you're still talking. I told you. This is really crazy. Anyway, guys, it's just me. But it done like I just don't care. But I had to. Ever since last night I wanted to make this video. I was so tired. I went to Shaggy Show and I couldn't make this, you know. I was tired, just tired. But I was like, is this man in dreamland? Is he still dreaming? Is he still in the past? Is what's wrong? Is this man still in the past? I want to know, you know. So, nobody owe nobody, sir. Nobody owe nobody, right? And if you're saying Black People Party, no, we're not slave. You understand? We are free, right? And we so free, we free even from political mind, what should say, brainwash. Yes. So, sir, no, no, no. Indian and Black People Party? No, no, sir. Mm-mm. Those days are over with. You guys gotta come out from that cause. So, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I can't stop laughing. I say I'm making a short video, but it's so my buffling is that I can't stop talking. I know I like talk. So it's like, I can't believe in 2025 Indian and Black Party. So no, 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 no. You understand? And if you look right now, right? If you look at America, right? America got blue state and red state, right? And sometimes because of, depends on the um the candidate. Sometimes the blue turn red, red turn blue, and whatever because they might vote, a particular candidate. You understand? So it's in Guyana. People don't vote by policy, sir. You understand? Policy. This thing you are running away. If you are don't really truly be honest with yourself, you are doomed. This thing you are running away, but money. You think as it didn't went and pay all them people in Linden money, all them people in Jackson money, all them people money? Really? It's an insult. And a lot of people feeling, yeah, ex-supporters feeling a way because you're insulting them. No, no. People vote because they want to vote for somebody else. You understand? People vote because they're fed up a certain situation. They want to change. And have a right. Everybody have a right to say, listen, I want to change. I want to change. That's their right. You owe nobody. Nobody got to give you the vote. No, you have to work. You have to put in that work. You understand? That's what you got to do. Those days, I'm telling you that, okay, and our grandparents do or die, sat and rice, butter and rice. Before it gonna go there. No. So don't come insulting your supporters because you failed to do your job. And your job went failing for years now. Right? I was once a AP and UP and see whatever you want to call it, supporter. I'm telling you, not by supporting, just voting. I'm the one that used to go out and protest and all these nice, nice, nice things. You understand? I move away. I keep telling y'all, Because over and over years, you see leaders, selfish leaders in the PNC, selfish. You understand? You out there and nobody don't care. You understand? We see a lot of things. I don't want to get into all these details, right? But I could tell you selfish leader. That's all I could tell you. I, I'm careful. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to see like I'm attacking the PNC. That's why I really want to get into certain things. You understand? But you guys got to go back to the drawing board. Running an election on your base, you can't win. You can't win. You got to get crossover vote. You got to attract Indians. Just like how the PPP, Twisted Attorneys, attract the blacks. No, because it's not a race thing no more, right? Attracting the blacks, you gotta attract the Indians. And statement like this would keep off the Indians. You understand? Certain statements would keep off the Indians, and you cannot win an election on your base alone, right? As you see your base thinning, your base gone, because this new generation is not your base. Your base is them old time people that hate PNC, no matter what, no matter who, no matter who the voting, right? This new generation in your base. This way y'all getting it wrong. This new generation is not your base. The grandmother and the grandfather and maybe the mother. But this generation is not your base. You're not pitching to these people. You gotta go out and pitch to these people. You gotta put in the work. Young people want to see you do the work. Young people right now see something happen. They want to see who on the ground, who's supporting them, who representing them, boots on the ground. This is what I want to see, not by race. Nobody in voting by race. That is why, twist it and turn it. Let me tell you something. Muhammad, Azadin Muhammad. You know, Azadin Muhammad could have come in. He and get to be the opposition, the leading opposition leader. It's because your own supporters was fed up with you. No, he didn't go. If you had a strong base, then you know way Azadin could have creep in from the back door, front door, kicking no door. If you had your strong base and you doing what you're doing. But you know what? Y'all didn't realize people fed up. Y'all didn't know people fed up. Because you know what? Y'all wasn't on the ground, y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all don't realize time has changed. Y'all think at election time, oh, do and die, the blacks gonna vote for y'all. No, those days are over. Blacks are voting for no PNC because I are black. No, you understand? And listen, I said the same thing, but I had a conversation with a black girl, right? She now is in PPP. And she told me something, but I always say it. Yeah, I know I say it, but she did tell me something. I was like, She said, she moved away from PNC because it's the same thing I say. You do so much you doubt, wherever, and these people don't care, but you whatever, whatever. That's how she feel. She right to move. But the thing is that she said, how them come and tell you when you go to PPP, they call you all kind of name, black this, black this. So we're calling the Indians in PNC party. So it's like, what's it? What is it? He as I say, he glad the Indians in his party. He feel nice, he glad. But guess what? PPP glad the blacks in their party too. Understand? So therefore tell you, them days done. Over with, done with. So if y'all get, a grip of yourself with this old voting system, I think blacks can vote for y'all cause the black, those days are over. No, we did not choose Azadeh Mohammed. I support Azadeh. I didn't get a cent. My family, well, I got children, one support PPP, one support Win. Nobody in support APNU. People say, anyways, I want to get into the, right? So, you guys, I even know what's going on because you're stuck in your old time ways. And if you accommodate though, if you take your pride out of the thinking, sir, you'll be history. We can read about you in the history book. I'm telling you, you know, enough people can come and be crying on this video. But listen, morning, I gotta tell you the truth. No, I gotta tell you the truth. I raise my children by telling them the truth. Tell them as it is. This is the only way they're gonna learn. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. I ain't sugarcoating nothing for you guys. You guys gotta learn or you'll be history. And that is it. You understand? No. You gotta change your mind, the mindset, the mind thinking. Anyway, your girl Ghana talking enough for the morning. This is your girl Dion Mac, and you know what I mean. I drop it like it hot, like I just don't care. Have a good one on purpose with a purpose. Until then, ciao.